Today we'll be looking at the 10th principle of animation, exaggeration. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel. The channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation or who's just starting out and they have no idea where to begin. Well, if that is you, guess what? You are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a new video. And then also, if you are new to animation or you want to start but it's so daunting, you don't know where to start and you've postponed because you just feel you're not ready for it, well, I've got some great news for you. I've got a free video training that you can take, and in this video training you will work alongside with me, and by the end of the video you would have finished your very first animation. And that for me is so important, because the most important thing for me to improve your animation and to get better at what you're doing is to actually start animating. You need to start somewhere, and this video is a perfect starting point because you'll work alongside with me. You'll learn the basics of animation, like keyframe animation, what software I personally believe is the best software to begin 2D animation, and then, as I've mentioned, you'll be finishing, or you would have finished your very first animation by the end of that video, and then you'll have the basic knowledge to go and continue and create your very own animations by yourself. So if you want to take this free video training, just in the description box below there's a link. You can just click there, you can register and you can sign up, and I will send you the video. So guys, today we will be looking at the 10th principle of animation, and that is exaggeration. And that is basically exactly what it says. You need to exaggerate certain actions, animations, emotions, just to get a better idea, or just to enhance the feeling or the emotion that you want your audience to feel. So if I can quickly give you a example, for instance, Scooby-Doo. You all know, if you watch Scooby-Doo, that when Scooby and Shaggy are very afraid, there's maybe a ghost or something, what happens? Shaggy jumps into the arms of Scooby-Doo and they're both shaking. Now, we all know that a human being can't jump into the arms of a dog. We know it's not possible, but because they're over-exaggerating that emotion, what happens when they do that is, first of all, it looks funny. It looks funny that the man jumps into the arms of a dog. So that's the first thing they want to achieve, just to add some humor. But secondly, it just adds so much to how scared Shaggy really is. He just he needs to jump into the arms of the next person or dog right next to him because he's so afraid. So that is really a good example of over-exaggerating your emotion, the emotion that Shaggy is feeling at that moment. So there are two ways you can do this. The first one is just by, I'm going to show you here, just in a normal picture, how you can exaggerate a normal picture. So in front of me here I've got just a smiley face. So you can see this smiley face is quite happy, nothing major about it. But if I add this, so basically I've got two smiley faces, but the one is really over exaggerating that emotion. You can see it's got a much bigger smile. I've made the smile much bigger. I've added the dimples. I've closed his eyes. So I've got two smiley faces, but the one is just so over exaggerating. Another example that I want to show you is here I've got two stick figures. The one is hitting the other one. So that is just a normal frame where you've got a character hitting another character with a bat over the head. But if I want to exaggerate this same picture, what I can do is, the one that is actually hitting, he's actually in the air while he's hitting. It just looks like there's a much more force behind that hit of his. And then the other one is also in the air. It just looks like the impact is so much harder. So I've got two same pictures, but the one is I've added more exaggeration to it, and it just adds to the story. It actually tells that, listen, this guy is really hitting him hard with a bat. It just looks so much harder. This one looks like just a small touch on the head, but this one looks like he's really hitting him hard. So you can really take your animations just to the next level and just add to the feeling, to the emotion, everything by just exaggerating certain things. Now let's go over to my animation software, and then we can look at adding exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to take this one. I just don't want to show it for now. So if I press play, here I've got a character that is just walking. As you can see, it's just a basic walking motion, nothing spectacular. But now imagine this is a happy character and he doesn't have any facial features, but imagine he's happy, he's got a smile on his face. So if I press play, even though he has a smile on his face, yes, it will look like this character is very happy. But now, let me show you, if we just exaggerate that same character, and now we've got a different motion. But now imagine again this character has a smile on his face, and remember what I've mentioned with my first example. Instead of just having a smile on his face, exaggerate that same emotion. Make the smile bigger, let his eyes be closed, maybe lift his head a little bit. So imagine that face on this character. So if I press play, there's a little bit of a jump in his step. As you can see, he looks a lot more happier because I've exaggerated that little bouncing effect, that jump in his step in the animation. So if I am going to put the two together, so let's say this first character had that first smiley face, just a normal smiley face. The second character has that exaggerated smiley face. Now if we put the two next to each other and we press play, you can really see the one character will really look a lot happier than the other one. And all we did was we just exaggerated some of the animations. We exaggerated his facial expression. We exaggerated his walking motion. We added a little bit of a jump into his step. And just by exaggerating small little things in your animations, you can really make your animations pop. You can really add that cartoon effect, that Looney Tunes, which I love. I'm a massive Looney Tunes fan, especially just the humor in it, the animation style, and they use a lot of exaggeration in their animations, and I just absolutely love it. And I really, I can really recommend you guys go to YouTube, watch a lot of Looney Tunes cartoons, your Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, all of that, because you will really start to see the 12 principles of animations being applied in those animations. I just love the Looney Tunes, and that is a great place for you to learn and see how they incorporate all the 12 principles of animations in that. So guys, that is it. That is exaggeration. It's actually a very easy topic. It's basically exactly what the name says. You need to exaggerate certain actions or emotions or animations just to add a lot to it. Just to, for instance, if you punch someone, it just adds, it looks like you're punching your the punch is so much harder. So guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, remember to click on that like button, because that really helps the algorithms for this channel. And then also remember, if you are new to animation, feel free to hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a new video. So guys, from me till next week, I will see you. God bless. Goodbye.